Welcome to another episode of Chicago Detox. So today, currently, like right now, they're in the process of actually debating on the future of ShotSpotter. For those who don't know what it is, ShotSpotter is audio-based technology that basically sends data such as longitude and latitude, you know what I'm saying? As far as like the location, like the geolocation of like gunshots. And it's primarily something that's used in like urban communities, you know what I'm saying? Like you know, it's kind of like a tool that the the police departments all across the United States utilize to, I guess, supplement from them not being there and like kind of having, say, eyes in the sky that will actually, tell you that, oh, they're shooting. But like I mentioned before, because I've done, several videos talking about this issue, and I still can't seem to get, any engagement from anyone from the city, to actually kind of talk about this issue, but as I stated before, like it has a 20-second delay, you know. And it's not like a super delay, it's just more of it needs a real person to, actually like say that yes, it is gunshots. That's really like that was the main flaw that I felt about it, as well as, that is something that is being marketed to, these urban communities, in lieu of actually trying to resolve the problem. I know Mayor Brandon Johnson has been adamant about getting rid of it. And yeah, a lot of the cops feel that it's a tool because, obviously it helps them with their job. And like I said, with technology, it'll definitely it'll help your job, but it's not necessarily supplementing for them doing the work that they need to do. And when I talk about the issue, my main thing is that, these contracts are very just say they get a contract for like 10 million, and they've gotten more than that. But just say they have a $10 million contract, like that's cool, but like what is being done? Like what's the dollar amount that is invested into like trying to combat the problem as well, Like it is kind of a all hands on deck type of effort. You can't just rely on this, microphone on a pole that'll actually, send you a location. And not to say that it doesn't, help, but the reality is like, uh, if it's someone, in the community, that's working with a violence prevention program, like why are they, not necessarily getting like upwards towards 10 million, like not to say that they deserve 10, but I'm just saying like, this technology that's, is not proven to like deter crime or do anything, that's all I'm saying. Like, like I do work within the community and I work with, people who are affected by this stuff, like, and that's kind of the reality. Like, are you investing in the people or are you investing, in this corporation? And believe it or not, I've met one of the co-founders of ShotSpotter, because I am a audio enthusiast and I'm also a member of the Audio Engineer Society. And lo and behold, Rob Meyer, uh, one of the co-founders of ShotSpotter, he was also at the AES Audio Engineer Society's conference, talking about ShotSpotter. And that was how I was actually able to understand a lot of the stuff that people are talking about, So yeah, I really would like to engage with, some of the cops, maybe even the superintendent, Larry Snelling, or maybe the former uh, superintendent or whatever, Eddie Johnson. And they may be police chiefs. Like I said, I'm not too up with y'all titles. Like I said, that's not really like my concern. But the reality of it is yeah, they want to get rid of this technology. But like I said, if they do get rid of it, what is going to supplement that, and what will end up being the alternative? You know, are you all planning on investing in some of these communities, like into like some of the organizations that have violence prevention programs? Because like I said, just paying, a hypothetical 10 million to, a technology that's primarily in like the hood, like it's not like it's all over Chicago and it's like a mass contract to where it's like, oh, like it's pretty much in the areas that really need investment. And, I would say this technology isn't necessarily the investment because, yeah, as I said, it's still stuff going on all across uh, the city, and it's not deterring crime. That's really like the main thing. Like I could see if it was like stopping crime, like, they put cameras on the corner and people are still doing whatever they're doing. So there has to be a root cause that needs to be addressed. That's all. Like for real. But if any of you all want to like talk about ShotSpotter, like, like for real, like what are the benefits? You know what I'm saying? And what what could be done to actually change the trajectory of how our communities have been plagued for like the longest. Like it's trickling down into other communities. So that's the reality. What do you think about it? Do you feel the technology is helpful and, it's great? Or do you feel it's, a waste of taxpayer dollars? You know, like, yeah, I feel that it's good, because it helps them solve crimes, but they're selected, like it's not like they solve every crime, yeah, it's helping them, find out that someone has been shot, but, like you need to kind of stop the violence before it happens. That's why you all have violence prevention programs, violence interrupters. You all are in the process of having, peacekeepers, walking the streets on the summer. But it's like, yeah, most of the time, all that stuff happens like, after hours, so it's like, you know, any, I don't know, like it's more of like what you all are trying to do. So, yeah.